Hello class, today we'll be making a camouflage print pattern. So we're making camouflage pattern, but we're doing it all with markers. The first thing that you need to do is make a frame on your paper. Make it as large or as small as you want it. If you make it small, your pattern has to be more complex. I'm making mine kind of like a medium size. It doesn't take up too much of the paper, but there's still a lot of space around. The first thing I'm going to do is draw some black motifs. Motifs are parts of a pattern. These are organic shapes, meaning they're squiggly wiggly. After you have all your black shapes in, then it's time for you to draw your brown shapes. The first thing that you actually can do is color in the black. So color in your black shapes also, right after you draw them. And we're doing this all with marker. You're going to use 3 colors. Black is the dark color. And then for my medium tone, I'm going to use brown. And then for my light tone, I'm going to use green. I might add yellow, I'm not sure. I don't know if I need to color the background of this white paper yellow. I'm using the side of my marker so that I can color in this bigger space faster. By leaning my marker sideways, I'm using the broad side. We learned about the broad side of the marker. If you're using Crayola Classic markers, your marker has a tip that allows you to use all of the sides, the pointy side, the side, the pointy tip, the side, and the broad edge. Now, there are many different ways to make camouflage, but the secret that we're tapping into today is to make sure that we have bright, middle, and a dark tone. 3 different colors. Your spots don't have to be perfect. They can be any way. If you just pull up some images of camouflage on the internet, you'll notice that some are really simple. Complex ones are where the parts go together and play synergistically off of each other. But what we're doing is we're just plotting out spots. This is an easy camouflage pattern design. Okay, so now all of my black is done. It's looking kind of like a cow. Hopefully I can change that. Now what I want to do is add in my brown, my midtone. What I'm going to do is attach it to what's already there. Make some brown shapes and then color them in. You want to make sure you have the kind of the same amount of brown. So what you can do is, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blacks spots in your pattern, you want to make sure that you have about the same amount of brown. So I have 3 bigger ones and I'm going to make 3 small ones. I don't want my pattern to be mostly black. Actually, I'm just going to leave it at 4. So just be mindful of how many spots. Well, I'll put another one right here. Be mindful of how many of each you have. Now it's time for me to use my green to color in. I'm going to use my background. Let me make some green spots and then I might make my background yellow. So, or maybe I should make my background green. Let's see. I'm just going to put some more spots really close here. This one's close. Touching the black and touching the brown. It's almost like I'm coloring my background, but I'm testing it out. So just give me a minute here to figure out if we're going to make green spots just like we did black and brown, or if we're going to color the background green. Okay, we can actually make spots. So make green patches in your pattern. That get really close to the black and brown. And it's okay to leave some white paper showing. That's how we'll do our camouflage. If you want to color in all of your white paper, you can. It might come out better for you. If you want to leave some white paper showing, you can. As a part of your pattern. The best way to do this is to get a piece of brown paper. So if you have a piece of paper bag that's brown, please use it because it'll give you a brown background instead of white. See how I'm filling in the space with green, but I'm still leaving white paper showing? Just like puzzle pieces. Filling in this piece here, making a puzzle piece that goes all the way around. And this is our camouflage pattern. It's a pattern that's found in clothing that matches nature. Trees, dirt, water, swampy water with lots of green growing in it. This is a pattern that you can wear when you go out in nature, and you'll feel like you blend in with the surroundings more. Or this is a pattern that you can hang on your wall and get the instant feeling of being out in nature. I'm gonna go in all of my spaces that look like they have too much white space. I'm tempted to use a little bit of yellow in mine for the white. See how that would turn out. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna use some yellow for my white space. So what I'm doing now is going in with my yellow and coloring in my white spaces. The tip of the marker is going to get a little bit messy, But if you have brown paper, you don't have to worry about this because your background is not white. I'm just trying to delete the fact that my background is white. I don't want it to be snowy camouflage. I'd rather have sunshine shining through to make it look like a tropical camouflage. And there you have it. A do-it-yourself camouflage pattern. When you're finished, you can write your name at the baseline. And that's it. I can't wait to see how everybody's camouflage pattern comes out. Hope you liked it. Bye-bye. If you're ready to share your work, raise your hand in Zoom. You'll get 5 points for sharing your work if you mention the word camouflage pattern. Thank you. Bye-bye.